Okay, YouTube land, let me talk to you about a problem you might encounter. This here, and I'm trying to look through my phone and I got the sun blocking me, seeing what I'm doing. I'm trying to put this in shadow. This here is a stock radiator cap. It's off a 2001 Chrysler Town & Country with a 3.3 liter V6 overdrive transmission. I think they're all overdrive in 2001 in a Town & Country. But anyways, this is original Mopar part. It has the Mopar Pent Star on it and the Mopar part number. The problem here is the outer ring is broke free from the inner ring, and even pushing down on it, it does not turn unless you take a pair of channel locks, grip onto it, and push it down and turn it. You cannot do it by hand. The little things that hold it engaged are, little metal tabs and they're broken. Well, the woman driving this van, and this is the CarQuest one that I bought to replace it because she didn't have much money. This is for a buy here, pay her lot. She's paying for the repair and my time. So put coolant in there, change the cap. It's $5 for the cap, $20 for my time and coolant, and I charged her $5 for 15 bags of trash that I took out of her car. I don't mean little trash bags, 13-gallon trash bags, 15 of them. She asked me if I'd clean her car, and I'm like, yeah, $5. So anyways, folks, this is assembled in Mexico. Anymore is hard to get made in USA radiator caps. This woman did not have very much money to spend. She is on one of the community programs for housing, where she only pays 1/3 of the rent, the other 2/3 are subsidized, and she's on Social Security. So that tells you right there, she doesn't have a bunch of money and she makes very poor choices. But this caravan, the radiator had 1 inch of water in it, and she's bringing it to me because it was smoking. Well, the car dealership that she bought it from on the buy here, pay here, he's 45 miles from her, and I was 5. So he told her, call me, bring it to me today. Man, oh man. First off, she did not know how to check the water in it. She knew how to check the motor oil, but she didn't know how to check the water. So I showed her on the overflow bottle, where to keep it between the lines. Check it when it's cold, not hot, and keep it between those lines, and only fill it when it's cold. But the gauge, she took her an hour drive over here because she would drive for about a mile, stop, shut it off, and wait for the gauge to go back down the halfway before she'd start it and drive it again, because it was out of water. Well, you drive any Chrysler minivan out of water for too long and you'll warp the cylinder heads. Let me amend this. You drive any van, mini or not, by any maker, too long without water and you'll warp the cylinder heads. But the Chrysler 3.3 is acceptable to it. The 3.8, which is a larger bore version, and the 3.3 is also susceptible to it. And she may have cooked it. We drove around with the new cap on there and cooling in there. Got it. It was in operating temperature. It's not overheating. It's not spewing. It's not puking. It's not putting coolant into the oil. I checked the oil level. Also, I didn't just go off of, is it making a milkshake? I also checked the oil level, because if there was water in the bottom of the oil pan, and let's just say it was full of water, not coolant, it would raise the oil level up, and then more if it was just straight water going in there and not mixing with oil, it would just raise the oil level up higher and higher on the dipstick. Well, that wasn't happening, and it wasn't turning into a caramel color cappuccino or a caramel milkshake look. So it hasn't blown out yet. But this lady, she was maybe 1 overheat, 2 overheats, I can't guess. But she was close to blowing it out. That is how you destroy things. If you ever think your vehicle is overheating, take it to somebody or get somebody near you to check it for you. If you have to pay somebody $5, make sure your car has coolant in it. It's better to pay them $5 now, make sure your car has coolant in it, than it is to pay somebody $500 to change your cylinder heads. And buy here, pay here. When the mechanical damage is your own fault, then it's on you. Certain things they will fix at no charge, but other things that are routine maintenance or regular repairs that vehicles need, they don't cover. Buy here, pay here's do not have a warranty against parts failing or breaking. That's not part of their thing. And this thing here, it is, yeah, it's just, it's broke. I spin the center of it with my thumb. This is the part that, somebody probably, last time they put it on good, and they pressed down on it and everything, the ears snapped off in there, and then the next time somebody went to take it off, they couldn't get off, and they went, oh well, it doesn't need to be checked. And this woman takes her vehicle to like a Walmart or something, had the oil changed. Well, instead of telling her radiator cap was bad and selling her a radiator cap, which they'll do at places like that, no, everything's fine here, do, and they just leave it. Her wiper motor is also junk. You turn the wipers on, you hear things, you hear the motor turning, and you hear something trying to catch. You pull up on the wipers, they'll make one cycle, they go back to park. So something is stripped in there, but if you put enough pressure on it, it'll make one cycle, then it'll go back and park. I checked that out. She was concerned about her washer fluid. I'm like, no, because I got to change the whole wiper, motor, regulator assembly, and everything, because the parts are coming off an 05 and she has an 01. The whole assembly will work. I've checked with somebody that's done the conversion. You just have to use all the drain hoses and the 05 to 07 wiper arms, and then it works. But yeah, that thing there, this, I think what it was $5.39 plus tax, which in Montgomery County, Ohio, is 7.5 cents on the dollar. So you do the math. Less than $6, versus $500 or more to do the heads. I mean, you're talking, have the heads milled flat and pressure tested. Last time I had that done by a machine shop, it was $180 for 2 heads. Then, on top of that, the last time I got quoted price on a V6 front-wheel drive head gasket set, which was for a Ford 3.0, mind you, not a Chrysler motor. The gaskets were at least $100. So let's just say we're at $280, and then the rest of the $5 goes in my pocket, and I might actually charge more than that. I'd actually have to look up book time. I haven't done one of those things in so many years, it's ridiculous. I have a buddy that works on Chryslers, and he charges $700 or $800 just to do the heads on them, and he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to work on cars for this guy's customers. But that's all for now, YouTube land. Yeah. If you think the cap's bad, even if they don't have the brand you like, buy a cheap one, put it on there, then get on the interwebs and order the brand that you like, made in USA, all the good stuff. But don't go a couple weeks with a bad radiator cap and cook your cylinder heads. Cylinder heads are way too expensive. The labor, losses, and everything else. Just spend $5 or $10 and make sure that you're not spending $500 to $1,000 to $2,000, or dropping a valve in a Ford 3 valve 5.4 liter and needing to spend probably $2,000 or $3,000 in a machine shop just to repair all the damage done to a cylinder head, the gaskets, you know, cleaning out the oil pan, new oil pump, and all that stuff. Because you overheat a motor like that, or you drop a valve in a motor, it gets real expensive real quick. All right, later, y'all.